It's whatever. You know you dead, right? You know you dead, right? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video, I'm finally bringing you some Pokemon trading card game pocket ranked content. I have not done any ranked matches on stream or in videos yet. I played a little bit, just enough to get the Pokeball rank, but if I actually do jump over there, you'll see that I haven't actually been playing the game that much, just because I've been preoccupied with other content, other games. Honestly, I've still been logging in to open my packs every day, just because, you know, gotta do that, yo. So gotta make sure you get the free packs in. But yeah, I actually haven't been playing too much, but as you can tell by the layout and probably the thumbnail and the title of today's video, the deck I'm going to be playing is a Meowscarada deck. If you actually watched the stream that I did the night that the Shining Rebel reset went live, one of the very first decks, it might have even been the first deck I tried, was actually a Beedrill deck. I was trying out Beedrill and Meowscarada, and I actually really liked the Meowscarada card quite a lot, not just from its artwork, which it's probably one of my favorite illustrations in the entire game, honestly, but also just because I think it's really good. And so I tried a couple of different decks, but the deck that we're actually going to be using today is this one right here, which I actually copied bar for bar from a YouTuber that you guys are probably familiar with named GODLZY. I already had something that was pretty similar, but I kind of liked his version of it a little bit more, and so I made some changes and just copied it. So if you haven't checked out GODLZY before, I'll leave a link to his stuff in the description down below. He has no idea who I am, but I just, if you watch pocket content, you probably are familiar with who he is, much less so in reverse, right? But this is the deck list, okay? So one Weedle, one Kakuna, and one Beedrill. I got the shinies, you know what I'm saying? Flex. But then we're running Sprigatito, Floragato, and Meowscarada in 2 of each of those. Also running the new promo Sprigatito, because of course you got to, the artwork is crazy. Then we got 2 Pokeballs, 1 Pokemon Communication, 2 Professor's Research, 1 copy of Red. I still don't have the 2-star Red, but all my other supporters, we got the 2-star. So 1 Erica, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 Iono, and 1 Team Rocket Grunt. And then of course, you know, we got some cool little accessories here to go with it. But yeah, this deck is really cool. It's really fun. I do have another version of Meowscarada with Leafeon that I was playing, and I think it's pretty fun. You guys let me know if you'd like to see me pull that out in ranked or whatever. And if you have suggestions on other decks you'd like me to try in ranked, feel free to throw them at me. But yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into the matches today. I do think that I should be able to get the Master Ball, even though I've been kind of slacking. I know it's still gonna be a bit of a grind, but you know, I'm a whale, so if I gotta play the meta, I'm gonna play the meta, cause you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be the only one not making it up there, you feel me? But yeah, how are you guys feeling about ranked? Have you guys been enjoying it? What rank are you? Does it feel too pay to win? Are you having fun? Do you think it could be better? Do you think it could be worse? So far, I would say from what little I have played of it, I think in the beginner ranks, they had me up against like a couple of bots here or there, whatever. But I think ranked would be a lot better if there was more incentive to play it. Part of the reason we wanted ranked was to give players an incentive to play. But right now, I don't think that you're incentivized enough to play this mode, especially if you're like more of a free-to-play player who can't just, you know, build whatever new deck is the hotness in the meta at the time, with certain like rewards and stuff. Now, I guess that's a bit of a slippery slope in it of itself, because when you start giving out rewards for hitting certain ranks, you're inevitably going to have players who are like, well, that's not fair, and I'll never be able to get that because I don't spend money on the game, and etc. etc. And you know, I have a very privileged perspective on that, or like a very biased point of view, I guess, because I am a whale, I am a content creator, and so I can't afford to build whatever deck. Now, granted, I still have to play the game in order to do that. I still have to win. There is some amount of skill still involved to a degree, but you know, I don't know if anyone's out there doing it, but there probably is. But there's got to be people out there who like focus a lot on you know, free-to-play friendly decks and decks that are performing and excelling well against the meta. And if there's not somebody out there, I'm sure somebody could really corner a market on creating that type of content. All right, we're gonna use the Pokeball as well. We get our other Sprigatito. Nice. I'll go ahead and throw that on. Actually, we'll leave that in our hand for now in case we want. Well, now I'll play because we won't need it, because between communication and craft, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But yeah, like, I don't know what would be the best option in terms of rewards, but I would like to see stuff like an exclusive promo card, or, you know, more hourglasses, you know what I'm saying? Or just whatever the case. I think hourglasses would probably be the safest one to give out, where if you, as you continue to progress through certain ranks, you just get rewarded with hourglasses, because it's like you're rewarding players for winning and encouraging them to you know, to play the game and rank up, but also you're not giving out like exclusive limited items that players feel like they'll never be able to obtain if they don't spend money on the game. And also players who do spend money on the game are kind of getting reimbursed, so to speak, a little bit for being big spenders and playing the game and winning and having the meta, whatever the case may be. We already have Meowscarada in our hand. We have Weedle. We lost our Beedrill. I think it's fine though, to be honest. Do I want to do another Cry for Help, or am I cool off this? We could. He's got Drud here as well, but we've got Sabrina. So you know what? He's building up Lucario's back there, and he's gonna have, yeah, okay. And we don't have type advantage against him either. We don't have weakness. I think we'll go ahead and do this. Spend the other Pokeball, even though we don't have any use for it. Next turn, we'll have Meowscarada. I could take out the Druddigon, but it probably would be better to swap in at least one of these Riolus. So we're going to wait until next turn to do that, and then attack Riolu with Meowscarada once we evolve. Do I want to bother attacking Druddigon? No, I won't. I don't want to take the damage, because we're not going to try to KO the Druddigon anyway, and it's taking 40 damage. Is just not going to do us very much good. Not going to do us very much good. Oh, he's actually got, okay, he's playing Shiny Lucario. I just immediately assumed he was playing, I saw the old Riolu, and then I immediately thought it was going to be old Lucario. But I maybe should have seen this coming, but he can't attack us just yet. He does get the Aerodactyl already as well. Damn, he's getting everything he needs. He's the opposite of bricking. Okay, every card he needs, he is getting right now. So we're going to Aerodactyl makes it so that you can't evolve. I forgot. I completely and totally forgot about that. So let's see. What do then? I could retreat and bring in the Weedle, so that way I can evolve Florigato. I could Sabrina and bring something in so I can start attacking. You'd probably bring in Lucario, I would assume. But if no, because if I leave Florigato in, then he's gonna die. We've got energy built up on him. I think it probably makes the most sense to do this. Actually, it would have made more sense to swap it to the other Sprigatito, because we only have one Weedle. We do this. We just want to attack. Yeah, I actually should have swapped into the other Sprigatito, because we already have our Meowscarada, and obviously having two of them is nice, but we only have one Weedle in our hand, so sacrificing him was not the smart move there. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Actually, he can't swap out. Well, he probably has Leaf, actually. Okay, so now we didn't end up losing our Weedle, which is cool. Meowscarada. Now the problem here is that I can't use red in the same turn, but it should be fine. Is he going to bring in Riolu or one of the EXs? He does bring in Riolu. Okay, so he's just sacrificing Riolu. That's fine. Will he just bring Druddigon right back in, or will he bring in an EX? If he brings in one of the EXs, we win, because he can't kill me no matter what, right? Yeah, I don't think there's anything he could do that would KO me. He does bring in Lucario. I think with that and red, I think we just win. Right? What does this do again? Doesn't have any extra status effects. This tech also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's fine. Whether he has a Giovanni, red wouldn't affect us. Yeah, I think we're Gucci. Had a bit of a misplay there, but it all worked out. All good in the hood. We're just gonna spend the red right away and just go ahead and take the W. Not gonna drag it out, do anything unnecessary. He's got 150 HP. We do 150. Bada bing, bada boom. Forget about it. First W on the board. Well, first W of the video on the board. 3 points to none, and you see the strength of this deck. I ain't gonna lie, grass is starting to become my favorite. Between Meowscarada and Leafeon and stuff, this is, and we didn't even get to use Beedrill, which, by the way, Beedrill is so annoying to deal with. Not, I haven't had to fight it, but I can imagine that it's really annoying to deal with taking a lot of damage, losing energy, and we're also running Team Rocket Grunt in this as well, which gives us a chance to steal even more of their energy. Well, not steal it, but, you know, force them to discard more of their energy. But yeah, man, I've heard that the rank grind is pretty crazy, that it takes quite a lot to rank up. I'm sure these earlier ranks are a breeze to fly through, especially if you're streaking. And yeah, I don't know how many like levels. I haven't like dived into the rank system and seen like how many ranks are for each level, like each tier, like how many Pokeball ranks and Great Ball and Ultra Ball and, you know, so on and so forth. But we still have quite a lot of time left in the season, so level 42, so We've got a decent amount of investment in the game. We just have quite a lot of time to get there, so I should do some streams soon of me just playing some ranked because we gotta rank up. We gotta rank up. Going second, love to see that. Big Dubsky. Another fighting type deck. The other thing that's good about running this deck is that grass is obviously good against Darkrai, and Darkrai is still very prominent right now, which I don't blame people because Darkrai is really cool. I still really love my Darkrai Weavile deck. Even though it's not the most optimal version of the deck, it's still my favorite. Also, I think I mentioned it already in one of my pack opening videos, but these new accessories with the Pikachu in red, probably my favorite ones in the entire game now. Which then you ask, well, why aren't you using it right now? Just, I don't know, just cause. I like the flex with the black joint, just feels luxurious every once in a while, you know what I mean? I guess we're doing this. Would have preferred having Sprigatito out front instead of Weedle, honestly, but it's fine. We got Kakuna already as well. We don't have Floragato, which would have been fine because I would have used some Cry for helps, but it is what it is. We'll take what we got in the order that we got it. Knuckle Punch. Ooh. Got another Meowscarada, which doesn't really do anything for us right now. We'll evolve right away. Now we have a chance of paralyzing him so that he can't do anything or run away. It would be absolutely amazing if we could get Beedrill in that next turn. Hey, and he is paralyzed, so he can't really do much. So we will be taking out Machamp next turn no matter what. Well, actually, he could evolve, I suppose, and then heal and then do whatever. Let's see if he's got any Pokemon he can throw on his bench. It'd be very unfortunate for him if he bricked, has nothing to put on his bench. All right, he's got potions. Tell me you got another Pokemon in there. Actually, matter of fact, don't tell me you got another Pokemon in there so we can see him get knocked out straight like that. Okay. Well, we didn't get Beedrill, so we can't kill him here, but we go again. I was so confident in my head that we was about to get a Beedrill or Professor Oak that was going to let me get Beedrill. He's paralyzed again, though. All right, but surely this time he's got something he can put on his bench. There's just no way. He's going to be able to evolve or put something on the bench at this point, surely. A Dome Fossil. That's not really what I had in mind, but... Boy, you better pray I don't get this Beedrill. Show me Beedrill! Damn. Damn. All right, that's fine. Well, I could just tag out. You know what? Oh, I forgot that it's a 2 retreat cost. But like, who cares? Because yeah, it doesn't really matter. Lamsky, down goes the Machamp. Okay, I've never actually seen this happen where all that's left on the bench is a fossil. So it still does count as a Pokemon, okay. Now does he have anything to do with this fossil? Like, can he actually... Ah. Okay. That's the first person I've run into that's actually running that card, Celestic Town Elder. It's not that I think it's a bad card at all, but it's the first person I've actually seen using it. Also, grass weakness, so very much to our advantage. Wasted our energy on a Kakuna, but I ain't mad at it. Shell attack, that's 40. I'll probably heal that up right away with Erica, to be honest. There's the Beedrill we were looking for, but now we don't have the energy, but it's fine. Boom, next turn we'll have it if we need it or want it. I am going to heal up because I'd rather be safe than sorry. And we attack again. It's going to be 80 damage on the verge of killing. Looking good for us so far. Looking good for us so far. I love this music, by the way. I don't remember hearing this song in the game before they added ranked. I'm assuming that they added this, you know, with ranked. But I like this song a lot. Might be my favorite one I've heard in the game. He heals up, but that really doesn't matter because he's still going to get knocked out next turn unless he swaps out the Machoke, which he very well might. No. Oh, wait, no. Leech Life heals him, so actually he will. Heals him a lot, too. Oh my god, that's disgusting. No EX Pokemon either, so this actually is going to get a little bit... You know what? Let's, we're going to bring Beedrill back in at this point. Or in for the first time, I guess, because Beedrill wasn't in earlier. And we're going to start doing this. Taking energy from him. A lot of damage. So next turn for sure, Kabutops should get knocked out unless he swaps out, but we do have Cyrus. Fortunately, these Pokemon only require 2 energy each for their moves. So me spending these energy on retreats hasn't really like, you know. Oh my god, so much healing! Okay, I get it, bro! I'm gonna heal another 50. Jesus Christ. I really didn't anticipate him having Nurse Joy. I really did not anticipate him having Nurse Joy, but I should have. You know what I'm saying? Never count your chickens before they hatch. You know what I'm saying? Also, I've only fought Kabutops like once ever before. Wait, he didn't attack. He gave the energy to Machoke instead. Really? Well, that's rather interesting. Then the professor's research. We get another professor's research, as well as Iono. All right, so we'll just attack again, take out the Kabutops. And, I mean, I'm just going to assume he's got Machamp in his hand. It's the only thing that makes sense to me is that he was really banking on having Machamp. But if he takes out Beedrill, which can he? I guess if he has Red, right? No, Red is only... Oh, he's got Cyrus. That's actually way worse. Oh. Oh, that's actually significantly worse for us. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn. Well, we got Team Rocket, though. We got Team Rocket. So we are now banking on Team Rocket taking away that energy so that he can't attack. We'll be able to take away 1, but he's got 4 and he'll have another one that's 5. So we need Team Rocket to take away 2 of them things, honestly. But with my luck, no. This is just Misty all over again, and Misty don't normally be too kind to me, so. Boom. We need, yeah, we need Team Rocket to come clutch. We need Team Rocket to come through and be clutch. Damn. Well, we won't die here, but oh wait, no, we're fine because I have Red. So unless he heals again, he's got a cape. Because of course he does. Of course you have a cape. Oh my goodness. Is there anything I can do to survive? I mean, I could swap out the Sprigatito, but that doesn't really do anything but delay the inevitable, huh? We don't have Florigato in our hand either, but maybe we'll get it next turn. There's only 2 cards left in our hand. One of them's got to be the other Florigato. We might actually be fine. Yeah, because we have Professor's Research. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. We use Red. I think we are actually fine. 100 damage. Boom. Next turn we get Florigato guaranteed. We can attack. We can only take out 1 of them. You know. Wait, no, Beedrill's worth 2 points. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot he had a point already. No, you didn't even have to do that. Like, you really didn't even have to. You really, like, this is completely pointless. Like, this is so unnecessary. You didn't have to attach that energy either. Like, you're just alright, bro. I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, no, like, these are EX cards, so it's gonna be fine. Beedrill is a fucking EX card. I hate my stupid life. I hate my stupid life so much. That's unfortunate. Everything was going so good until it wasn't. How did we lose that, bro? He had all the damage, all that healing. Man, yeah, so that's one thing I have considered as well, is taking out a card somewhere here or there so that I can have more healing, just because like dealing with healing is so annoying and being unkillable is so good. And Grass just has so much healing. The other Meowscarada deck that I'm running is Leafeon, and I'm running Water Energy and still running the same strat as with the other Leafeon deck, so that way I can have Irida, just so it's just like, haha, like, good job trying to kill me. Well played though, well played. That's the first person I've ever seen play Kabutops other than my homie Moonski. I've literally never seen anyone else play that card. Damn, that was so unfortunate. I'm trying to think back, was there anything that we could have done that where we could have played better and not have lost that match? Alright, dark type deck though. We should do fairly well here. Going first though, which sucks always. Hey, he's actually running Weavile. Darkrai Weavile? I don't see too many people run it. Not that it's like super unpopular, but it's just like, you know, it's not the meta, so people don't run it. No, if I was end of turn. Love to see it. Love to see it. You love to see it. You really, really love to see that. Truly. Got an Erica. That's cool. We're not going to evolve just yet. We're actually just going to do this and cry for. Well, do I want to? I'm actually going to use this and spend one of these Meowscaradas, because then maybe I can get a one of my other basics. We get Kakuna. Okay. So that does us no good. We are going to cry for help. Won't you cry for me? I cry for you. And we get Beedrill. Okay. Well, if we get that Weedle, he's already got his Weavile. Okay. Well, now we're in a little bit of trouble. Now things are a lot more dangerous. If I don't get one of my basics here. Right. Okay. Well, we have to spend the Erica so that we don't die. You have to spend the Erica just to survive, so. Oh, they conceded. I guess the way they figured is that if I do 40 damage here, which they have to assume that I had a Meowscarada in my hand, I guess, or maybe they just bricked really hard, but we would have done 40 damage there. We were full health. They would have attacked, but they wouldn't have done much. If they didn't have another Pokemon in their hand or draw something, well, you know what? A Dubsky's a Dubsky. I'll take it. But we would have evolved it and killed that Weavile for sure. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. All right, on to the next. All right, here we go. Wait, is this a fire type deck? Oh no, not like this, brother. Not like this. And I also wasn't looking, so I didn't even see if we're going first or second. But with my luck, it's a fire type deck and we're going first. So, Yeah. Okay. And we are going first because of course we are. Why wouldn't we? I low key like when you know what, when have you ever we're gonna play it out. What's the worst that can happen? Also, I don't really know this or not. Is there any penalty at all for losing at any point in ranks? Like, oh no, I did just lose like 5 points, didn't I, for losing? And then that was me. You know, that was me. Would have been 3 tails. Oh, brother. I don't really know if I could afford to. You know what? We'll do this. We will do this. Okay. That worked out perfectly, actually. That I don't really know if that could have gone better for me. That actually worked out perfectly. Now, I'm gonna need a lot more luck than just that in order to still pull off this W against this deck, but you know, to start. The thing that sucks is that he's gonna get that Heatran in and it's not an EX card, which means Meowscarada is not gonna do anything crazy to him. Hey, if we get red on this next turn, we could take out that Moltres though, and that's 2 points off the rip. And then after that, well, we got another one coming up too, so oh my god, he got 2 twice? He got 4 energy in 2 turns? Some people have all the luck and I'm not some people. We got Meowscarada, that's not really what I want. Now the good thing is, when this Meowscarada dies, it's only... I just accidentally gave the energy to the bottom Meowscarada. How did I? Oh my, GG, bro. GG, bro. I cannot believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that, because if I hadn't done that, we'd be killing Moltres right now. He swaps out Moltres for Heatran. We just Cyrus him back in. Moltres would be dead. We'd be up 2 points. Instead, I'm an idiot. Now Infernape gets to come in and one-shot us, and that's just... Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I have no energy on Kakuna either. I can't even attack with V-Drill this turn. Oh, Lotus, you moron. Do I still have Sabrina? Wait, if I still have Sabrina, and he chooses anyone that's not Infernape, I do still have Sabrina. Hold on, chat, there's hope. Hold on, chat, there's hope. And he's thinking awfully hard over there. I don't know what he's waiting on, but if my next card is Sabrina,
it's time to do.
Your move, homie. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do, buddy? Is there anything he can do, or is he screwed? I think he's screwed. There's no way I pulled that off. Is there anything, unless he has Leaf? Unless he has Leaf, bucko, you lost. No way I just won that. No way I won that. Hey, man. He thinking real hard over there. He been thinking really hard these last few turns. Come on now. Talk to you, boy. Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Inferno Dance? Yeah, go ahead. Inferno Dance, flat boy. Go ahead and get your Inferno Dance. So for all the good it's gonna do. Matter of fact, I hope you get 3 heads. He got 2 of them things. It whatever. It's whatever, Elva. It's whatever, Elva. You know you dead, right? You know you dead, right? You know you donezo, right, boy? We ain't even gotta go through all this. Just go ahead and give me my 2 points. Run it up. Get them bears now, run it up. Stack them bears now, run it up. Yo, Beedrill the GOAT. Beedrill the GOAT. Beedrill is the GOAT. Hey, man. Look, I was probably going to do another battle or 2 in this video, but I ain't going to lie to you, chat. I think we got to end it on that one. We got to end it on a banger like that. We got to, you seen, I was all slumped in my chair. I just knew I just knew in my heart that match was over as soon as I misplayed and put that energy on the wrong spot. But guy had a plan. It was for me to be the victor. Anyway, that is Meowscarada Beedrill. Shout out again to GODLZY for crafting this deck, because it's a tweaked version of the one that I was already using. But yeah, game was as fun as ever for me personally. I don't know about y'all, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content I'm bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. Remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.